We all know that FC26 comes out on many different platforms, but not all the platforms are created equal. You've got your next-gen platforms like an Xbox Series X and S, PS5, Switch 2, and PC as well. I know a lot of people don't call some of these platforms next-gen anymore, but I'll still use the term here just to keep things simple. Then you've got the older-gen platforms like a PS4 and Xbox One. The next-gen platforms have exclusive features that help it stand out when compared to the old-gen version, and today we're going to take a look at some of these next-gen exclusive features. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like for me and make sure you subscribe. We're so close to 300,000 subscribers, 202 to go. Make sure you tell your friends to subscribe as well. One thing that is exclusive to next-gen is the pre-match cinematics. These go for about 20 seconds and then, depending on your settings, you'll watch the full match intro afterwards that runs for around 3 minutes and shows pre-match elements like team sheets, anthems and more, or you'll just jump straight to the kickoff. In pre-match cinematics, you'll hear the commentators talk, you'll see players and the manager walking around behind the scenes in the tunnels or locker room, you may see players warming up, you may see the crowd, and you also may see shots of the stadium. It's been in the game for a while now, so I'm sure you've seen them many times. If you load up a match on the old gen version of the game, you'll just see the full match intro, but you don't get the 20-second pre-match cinematics that play before the match on the next gen platforms. Take a look at some of these examples here.
After days of anticipation, we're finally here. A truly unforgettable occasion, worthy of a packed stadium. You won't want to miss a second of it.
A derby that has always been important to locals, now a fixture on the national, indeed international stage. Stay tuned and we'll bring you all the action from the Northwest as Manchester City face Manchester United.
Both next-gen and old-gen versions feature instant replay, but the next-gen version has a more advanced instant replay. It's known as highlighter. This highlighter feature came out last year and it's still in the game now, so basically it is the instant replay but with some advanced features that only the next gen consoles can handle. Let's take a quick look at this highlighter feature on the next gen version. It's got a lot of the same features that the old gen version has as well. You can change the camera angles, you can scrub left and right, you can press triangle for slow-mo, and you can target certain things like players or the ball. If you press L1, there's the rewind mode. But if we press R1 and get to creator tools, this is where things get more interesting. So we can edit the timeline, you can hold to trim, so you can trim a clip. There's some other editing features here as well. Then if we press R1, there's the camera settings where we can change the camera angles. There's the speed as well, so we can change the speed of the clip. There's filters that we can apply to the actual instant replay clip. And then there's other effects as well that we can apply. And then we can use the R stick to adjust that, so we can add contrast. Even though I'm a content creator and this feature seems to be developed for content creators, I don't really use this at all. Never did in FC25 and probably won't in FC26 as well. But these features are here and they're not available in the old gen version of the game. We'll just exit that. If we press L3, there is a photo mode. So this is where we can go around and take photos. If we press R1, we can zoom and then we can go to focus and adjust that with the R stick. You can change the aperture as well. Then there's certain filters we can apply and effects as well. I don't know how many people actually use this, but many of the advanced features are only in the next gen version of the game. On the old gen version of the game, it's called replay/rewind. So you can scrub left and right, you can change the camera angle using square, you can play and pause using the X button, and there's a few other features there as well, including rewind. It's missing basically the creator tools, but I guess if you don't need the creator tools, then this still does the job. The matchday menus are better on the next gen platforms as well. While the list on the left does pretty much remain the same between both next gen and old gen, it's the highlights and cinematics in the background that make the difference here. If you pause the match, you can see highlights that have happened up to that point. You can also see different cinematics of the players sometimes. At halftime, you'll also see different cinematics in the background. You'll see players in the locker room. You'll see some behind the scenes stuff in the tunnel. And you'll also see the substitutes warming up as well. At the end of the match, you'll see some different cinematics in the background. You might see some scenes of players in the tunnel. You'll also see the player of the match getting interviewed as well. So they're pretty cool to watch, and it does help improve the overall matchday presentation on the next gen platforms. This is the matchday menu on the old gen version. And as you can see, the background cutscenes are not like the next gen version. The camera just goes around the stadium and it changes camera angles every couple of seconds. It just shows the paused action in the background, nothing else. The next gen version has so many different scenes that play in the background. Next up, there's a feature called Big Goal Moments. These are special cutscenes that play after a big goal has been scored in a match, so they don't appear on every goal, but they do appear if you've scored a last minute winner, or if it's a goal that happens to be like just a couple of minutes before the end of the match, or a goal that happens in extra time. You'll see a special cutscene with the manager running over, the players running over. You may even see some crowd members jumping over the ad boards to join in the celebration. Some players will also have their own signature celebrations during these big goal moment cutscenes. You will notice them if you score goals with these certain players. The old gen version of the game does not have these kinds of cutscenes, I believe. On the old gen platforms, when you score a big goal, you don't see the whole big goal cutscene. You'll just get a standard in-game celebration, but you might see the opponents fall to the floor. Next up is a special post-match Guardiola celebration cutscene. If you win matches with Man City in the game at their home ground, you'll notice that Pep Guardiola has his own signature celebration with the fans and also with his players as well. Let me show you what it looks like in its entirety. They should do more of this because it's nice to see the manager celebrating after the match with the fans. I remember Klopp had one with Liverpool, but that's been taken out of the game now because Klopp doesn't manage Liverpool anymore. On the old gen version, as you can see, there's no special Guardiola post-game celebration, even though I feel like they could have added that one in on the old gen platforms. FC26 on next gen platforms has exclusive camera angles that you can use while you play. So if we go to the game settings here, the first exclusive camera angle is tactical. With tactical, you see more of the field. You also see more of the crowd as well. This could be beneficial to players that want to see the whole field and know where everyone is positioned. You'll get full coverage with this camera angle. There's also another one here that's exclusive to next gen, and that is EA Sports Game Cam. Game Cam looks pretty similar to tactical, but yeah, you can't use these camera angles on the old gen versions. If you play on the old gen version, you'll just have a legacy camera angle amongst a few other ones. You can see that there's no tactical or EA Sports Game Cam camera angles here. That's the end of episode 1. We've got more parts coming in this series. There's still many more features to talk about, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Thank you to my channel members Callum and Wing for your support. If you want your name featured here, check out the link in the description. Please leave a like for me and subscribe as well.